So how important is sound? Some would actually argue it's more important than the video itself, but that's a debate for another episode. Hold on a second, I think my voice is a little low. Let me come closer. Notice that the closer I get to the camera, my voice gets louder and the quality gets better. That's because your distance from the microphone directly affects the quality of the sound. Which brings us to our first tip. Get closer to your microphone and camera. Whether you're talking into a microphone or directly talking into the web camera, always try to get as close to the microphone as possible. Don't get too close though, because we don't want to hear you breathing. And another good rule of thumb is always make sure the microphone is pointing in the direction of your face. You're gonna have to mess around with the location to find your sweet spot, but once you do, you'll be sounding great instantly. Tip number 2, use items you have around the house. There are a few things that you might already have at home that could help you out. The 3 things that come to mind immediately are headphones, smartphone earbuds, or video game headsets. A pair of old-fashioned headphones work great. You'll be able to hear everything more clearly, and if you share a space with others, they won't hear your business. Since most people have smartphones nowadays, there's a good chance you probably have a pair of earbuds lying around. It doesn't matter if it's from an Android phone or an iPhone. The great thing about these are they have headphones and a microphone built in, so you'll be able to hear the people you're talking to, and they'll be able to hear you better. If you or someone in your house has an Xbox or a PlayStation, then there's a good chance you might have some of these lying around. They're gaming headsets, and they work just like earbuds. They're great because you're gonna hear everything better and your voice will be crystal clear. And once you've gathered your items from around the house, it's time to sit down in front of your computer and plug them in. And that brings us to tip number 3. Find a quiet place to work. I know it seems a little bit obvious and you've probably heard it a bunch already, but try to find the quietest place you can work. This is gonna help with a lot of sound interruptions. It doesn't matter if it's inside or if it's outside, but if you share a space with others, put up a sign letting everyone know you are filming. Make sure there aren't any loud noises nearby. Turn off your TV, silence your phone, and if it's making noise, go ahead and turn it off. I understand that you might not have the perfect place to film and not everywhere is exactly quiet, so try to do the best with what you have and get creative. If there's a bird chirping outside or if your neighbor is mowing his lawn and you can't do anything about it, that's fine. It's the loud noises that you can control that you need to get rid of. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that maybe you learned something from this video and you'll start sounding better soon. Take care.